Officer, I got shot at.
Dude, go back to your car. Go back to your car. Don't run up on me. What are you doing? What's going on?
I got shot at when I got home.
I just had one subject come up at me
There's
at the
blood
gas
all over
station.
me. My window, my back window is smashed in.
I think somebody shot at him. Alright, are you okay? You're bleeding?
No, I'm bleeding. I'm fucking injured, man. I have a fucking bullet hole in my left arm. It's starting to hurt.
Okay, well, you managed to drive over here, so what, you couldn't drive to the hospital? Got EMS en route. Just go and hang on. Go and start County EMS. Yeah, why don't you go and hop out of the car and just lay down on the ground, okay? Just lay down here on the ground. Did you see who shot at you?
No. It happened so quick.
So you just got in your driveway and someone started shooting?
Yeah.
It's a little strange, isn't it?
I think my wife is dead. What
do you think about that? How did you know?
I mean, if they start shooting at me, wouldn't it give you a possibility that people is attacking me?
Where do you live at?
I live in Stab City.
Stab City. It's interesting, because on your driver's license it says you live in the desert.
No, that's where my wife lives.
Your wife's address is on your license? That doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Alright, EMS is here. They're gonna go and transport you down to the medical, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and meet you down there, and we're gonna talk a little bit more, okay?
Okay. I'm starting to lose feelings in my leg here.
Alright, they'll go and get you on the stretcher and go and take you down, alright? And we'll be down in a moment. Alright. Alright. Thank you guys. We'll be down in a moment. Okay. Jesus. I don't know.
So what happened?
So I was just sitting, I was just sitting over there in my car, lights off, and then he comes up, racing into the parking lot, and then he jumps out of the car and starts running up to my car, so I turn on my lights and tell him to get back into his fucking car, because he's running up on me. I don't know what's going on. And then realized it's the same guy as before, and then he's like, I've been shot. Somebody, I went home and they shot me. And he's stating, you know, he thinks his wife is dead because they, I don't know. So he doesn't know what they look like. He doesn't know who shot him. And he says he lives in Stab City, so that means he drove from Stab City to the gas station to find me, meaning he would pass the medical center. So I don't know. I don't know.
When we were on that stop getting ready to leave, I heard gunshots, but I thought that was just locals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't know. It doesn't look like any bullet holes are in the vehicle, so I really don't know. I think we're gonna...
I see two right there.
Oh, okay. Not on mine, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Alright, well, if you could get some pictures of this real quick, and you can get a tow for it down to Sandy PD, and I'll go Sandy Medical, and I'll talk to him and see if we can figure out what's going on. If it's not adding up, I'm just going to bring him down to the station, and we'll talk to him in the interview room. So I'll let you know, though, what we're going to do.
Okay. Do you want me to meet you down there, or do you want me to go back on patrol after that?
Yeah, if you could meet me down, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, no problem.
3002, I'm going to be en route to Sandy Medical to make contact with my subject. Alright, that was very interesting. Yeah, just runs up on me Like, hey, I've been shot. But if he lives in Stab City, then he came down here passing the hospital. So I don't know why he would have not gone to the hospital. It just doesn't add up, so we need to figure out what's going on here. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, there should have been a subject just come in. Oh, here he is. How you doing, man? Are you alright?
How you doing, officer? Yeah.
You better now? You feel better?
Yes.
Did they put you through
I'm
surgery?
ready to give you the... Yes, they did. Took
Okay.
me 4 hours.
Alright, well, let's go and come on over here and let's just sit down and we'll talk about it, okay? Okay. Get out my notepad real quick. I have contact with my subject at City Medical. Alright, so
I think I'll stay on.
Here, try that maneuver. There we go. Okay. Alright, so, yeah. Go ahead and tell me, exactly what happened from the moment you got home to the moment you came and saw me. Well, first of all, what is your, first and last name?
My name is Adrian Mark.
Okay, Mr. Park. And you live in Stab City? Do you know your what's your full address in Stab City?
It's just Stab City.
Which, trailer do you live at? Like, is it in the front or the back?
One on... It's the, front one. So, like, when you enter on the left, it's on far left.
Okay. Alright, so what happened from the moment you got home, and then to the moment you came and talked to me?
So, when I entered into my, parking lot, I guess, I witnessed a lot of blood on the floor, on the buildings, walls, like, of my house. I walked in, and I saw my wife just laying on the ground, just bleeding her heart out. And then all of a sudden, these guys just jumped me, just walked into my house and just started shooting me.
Alright,
I do want to let you guys know that I used to be in a gang.
okay. What gang was that?
It was bikers gang, I guess. I don't remember. It's been years. I finally got out of it and just trying to make a living out of myself. As you can see, I work for a security serve.
Yeah. Do you have,
Just,
tattoos?
making sure the internet is safe. I do, actually. It's on my neck.
Alright, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I would just grab a picture of that, before we leave. Okay, so you saw your wife there. She, you know, did she appear to have some gunshot wounds?
She had gunshot wounds on her chest, and then like one on her leg. She was pretty messed up when I got there, and I was just hurt by it. I got mad about it.
Okay.
I almost started, retaliation, because I have guns at home, and I just wanted to shoot them, but it wouldn't make any difference. It wouldn't make things better.
Okay, so... Alright, so you walk in and you see your wife on the ground, and then you say the guys come in. Where did they come in from?
They just, as soon as I came into my house, they just like stormed in, just kicked inside the door, just kicked the door, and then started like hammering, just like starting throwing shots,
Okay, so how did they get in the house in the first place?
I mean, when I walked into the house, the door was still unlocked. I didn't lock the
Okay.
door yet because it just like as soon as I closed the door, because that adrenaline just like came to me when I saw my wife just laying on the floor bleeding out.
Right,
Hope
but
you get what I'm saying.
whenever you left that day, or whenever you left, did you lock the door?
Um, I mean, normally my wife locks the door before I go to work.
Okay, so how would those guys have gotten in to shoot your wife, if the door was locked? And was there any other signs of forced entry? Because you said the door wasn't.
I didn't see much about the forced entry. I did see like broken glass all over the floor when I walked in. I just didn't see anything. There's just a lot of glass that is broken. There was no force of entry that I could see.
Okay, where are the windows at in your trailer? In the front?
There's two up front. Yeah, there's two up front, and then I believe there's one in the back. But it's really high. I don't think that anybody can jump that high.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you go in and then you see your wife there on the ground and then they come in. They open the door and then they come in and then what happens after that?
Um, I don't quite remember that part. Um, it just happened
Well, what happened after they came into the door?
after they shot me.
Yeah, so before that. So whenever they came in the door, tell me from there what happened.
They started throwing shots. They started like unloading a bunch of ammo, a lot of bullets into my chest, and that's about it.
Okay, how many times were you shot?
I was shot in the arm, chest, and then like in the leg here. I don't know if you can tell. There's a band, like some sort of gauze or on my foot.
Okay. So, all right. So they're coming in the door, and then whenever they come in, what do you do?
I didn't do anything. I
Like, did you
attempted
turn
to take
around?
the
Did you
gun.
look at
Oh,
them? Did you see them?
I saw them as soon as they entered the door, but I couldn't
Okay,
react
how
fast
many
enough.
people were there?
There was like 4 or 5. It just happened. I don't quite remember how many there were, but it seemed a lot.
What did they look like?
Just there was one with a black beard. I don't remember, and then a tattoo on his left arm near the shoulder blade, and then I don't remember. I just remember 2 of them, and that's about it. I just blocked out.
Okay. So it was all guys.
Yeah, they were all guys.
How tall would you say they were?
They were about maybe same with the officers in front of me. It looks like
All right.
they're, they're probably the same height. Really, there's one that was like small, tiny.
Okay. And have you ever seen them before in your neighborhood or at all in the gang before?
They they used to be part of my gang unit. They used to be that I used to run those with those guys in the streets. Um, don't quite remember.
Okay, so they used to be in your gang?
Yeah, I used to run with those guys. There was like 3 of them that I didn't remember or never met them before, but they look kind of new to the members, I guess.
All right. So you recognized at least like 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah, those 2 guys were just guys that I used to hang out with a lot back then,
Okay. What's
back in the
your
day.
history with them? You guys ever had a falling out or what?
As soon as I left and wanted to take care of my family, I found out that my wife was pregnant, and I told them I didn't want no part of it anymore. And then after 3 years after that, I noticed some change going on. Believe that trash is like hanging around my house, markings, graffiti, shooting up my house, kill my wife.
And have you reported any of that before?
No, I never reported it because I just thought it was just some kids fucking up with me and stuff.
Okay. All right. Uh. Okay. So then, what happened after they started unloading into you? What happened after that?
They told me before I blacked out after they left. I remember they saying, "This is your time."
Okay. Do you know what that means?
Back in the day, I remembered what that meant. I've killed a lot of people when I was in that gang, and I've always said that it means that this is your last straw, and you will never come back from this.
Okay. Do you think they were trying to kill you?
Well, most definitely, they had, you know, all the arsenals that you can imagine: pistols, AK, M4s,
All
Tech
right.
9, all that stuff.
So what happened after that then, after the shooting? Did they leave?
They left after they gave me that catchphrase, and then
Okay.
just kind of drove off.
What kind of car were they
But
driving?
as soon as they were driving bikes,
Oh, riding bikes? Like,
cars. Yeah,
bikes or cars? Which one?
they were mostly bikes, but one of them was a van. It was a black van, really tinted.
Did you happen to see any of the plates on there?
And now there was a lot of them. I couldn't pick out any of them. I was just laying on the floor, bleeding out. And
How many
then
do you think there were?
I don't know. It was a lot. It seemed a lot. All I heard was a lot of gunshots, and seemingly I thought that was a lot.
Okay.
But as soon as they left, I got into my car. I'm still bleeding out. I was trying to go to the police station, but I saw like this Tahoe vehicle. I don't know if that's yours or not, but came to you and I wanted to talk to you before I fade out.
Okay, so which way were you coming from then? Because you're coming from Stab City on Joshua, right?
Right. I made a complete U-turn on that road back there, and just turn around to the entire gas station is where I, head on with you.
Sure, but how would you know that I was there? Because I wasn't in plain view from the street. It was dark out, and you were going down, continuing down. If you wanted to go to the sheriff's station, you wouldn't go down Joshua. You should have went here to the medical center first. That would be the
Oh yeah,
logical thing, right?
I wasn't thinking. It was just like I just wanted payback. I wanted to get cleared, let you guys know what the problem was, but I just found you. I saw your vehicle in a distance. It wasn't dark for me. I had lights on.
Yeah, but it was still nighttime, and I was tucked into the gas station over there, so I don't know why you were going that direction.
I was able to see you.
Sure, but why were you still going that direction? Why wouldn't you come on to Alhambra and go to the medical or sheriff's station, if that's what you wanted to go to?
I mean, like I said, I just wanted to let the law enforcement know and maybe hopefully
Yeah, I
you guys can
understand,
catch these
but
guys, because
when is the law enforcement at the gas station? That's not the police station.
I mean, like, I was going through there, and I was going to the sheriff's office, and I happened to see you, and that's when I saw your Tahoe.
Well,
That's
sure,
when I
but
saw it.
if you're trying to go to the sheriff's office, why did you continue down Joshua? Why didn't you turn back at the stop sign back there and then come down here? That'd be a shorter way.
I guess I wasn't thinking. I guess.
All right. Do you have any other questions or anything you have for him?
No, I got a camera here for that picture you wanted.
Yeah, let's go and get a picture of your tattoos, and we're gonna go ahead and visit your property as well. Get some pictures down there.
All right, that's fine.
So what's going on with your wife? You haven't asked about her this whole time.
I I have no idea. I would just assume that she's dead at this point.
Okay, so I mean, if my wife was shot, and then so yeah, you were shot, and then you just left her there. And what did you check on her? Or you just left and got in your car to drove to the police?
I I got shot at. I didn't even. I
Yeah, we
saw
know
her,
that.
but she wasn't breathing.
You didn't mention that in the report.
Alright,
I
I'm gonna go
I but
down this road
I
real
thought I
quick.
did.
Okay, Tanner, if you can come back real quick.
Oh, yep.
All right, so yeah, what do you think is going on with her? Why, I mean, if my wife was injured in any sort of way, I would be worried about her. I'd want to know what's going on before, right the moment I get out of surgery, probably during surgery. And wouldn't you, deputy? How would you feel if your wife was just,
Yeah,
shot?
I would be worried sick. I wouldn't care about myself at all. I really wouldn't.
Right. So I mean, that's just kind of a,
Oh.
just something I'm, picking up on here. So you worried
I
about her or what? What's going on?
I mean, I was in surgery. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Right, but we've been talking for the past 20 minutes. And you
Right.
haven't asked about
So
her once.
you guys got my side of the story.
Yeah, but you're not worried about your wife?
I am. The last time I saw her, she was laying on the ground bleeding her ass out. Yeah, I just assumed that she's dead.
Okay, but you didn't mention that to us until just now, stating that, so why didn't you try and let somebody know before so they could go to your house and check if she's okay?
I was just worried about myself because I was just bleeding out on my arm.
You weren't
Wanted to
worried
go
about
into
your
the
wife, you were worried
hospital.
about yourself?
I don't know what
How
you're
long have you guys
talking
been
about.
married?
We've been married for 3 years.
3 years? What's her name?
Uh, uh, Mary.
What was her last name?
The same last name, man.
What is it?
Mark.
What's her date of birth?
05/23/1985.
And she lives there at the same residence as you?
Yeah, I have 2 properties actually.
Okay. Does she live? Which one does she live at?
She lives the one in Stab City.
Okay, so the trailer of the shooting?
Yes.
What does she look like?
Blonde, uh, I believe she has a tattoo on her right neck as well. Um, I believe she's white as well.
You believe she's white?
I think she's white.
Well, she's either white or she's not. I mean, what does she look like?
I mean, you guys have been married for 3 years and you don't know what she looks like?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, like,
Well, I don't think I have any more questions for right now. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll bring you down. We'll bring you across the way here to the station, just so you're safe for right now. And we'll go and head back to the property just to make sure everything's good to go. And I guess we'll check on your wife if you're, curious about her. And we'll get some pictures over there, and we'll come back and may have some more questions and all that for you. Make sure it's safe for you to return, okay?
that's fine.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head on over there for right now. Alright, you can go ahead and go to the left here. 1313 if you want to be en route to the station. Alright, we get a safe room over here for ya. Come on in. Alright, so you can have a, have a seat here. Do you don't have anything on you?
I don't remember actually.
Okay, you just want to face the whiteboard real quick. I'm just gonna just briefly patch you down, okay? Alright, so we're gonna see. He's definitely lying about the situation. Something's going on. He's not telling us. Alright, so I'm just gonna take this for right now, okay? You'll get it back here whenever we're done. Feel free to have a seat. Need any water, coffee, or anything?
Can I please get some water, please?
Yeah. Deputy, if you want to grab that for him real quick, get you a cup of water. Yeah, so this is a nice safe room, so you'll be good in here, okay? We'll be back in a little bit. If you need anything, there is gonna be a phone. I believe it's right over here. Yeah, so here's a phone real quick. I'll just go and sit on the desk. It's like a direct line. So I'll go and program my phone number in there. So if you need anything, you can go and contact me, okay? And then we'll help you out or let the officer here at the station know, okay?
Alright, that's fine. Thank you.
Yep.
There you go, sir.
I appreciate it.
Alright, yeah, so just go and hang out for a little bit, and we'll be back in a little bit, okay? Alright. Okay. Yeah, so something is not adding up here, right?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Great.
Alright, so, yeah, so this guy, we have in the interview room right now. It's secured. He came up to me, last night in the gas station. I was just sitting in the dark corner, and he drives up and jumps out of his car and starts running, towards me. He's, yelling he's been shot, so I turn on my lights and I tell him to get back in his car, cause he's, running up on me in the middle of the night. So he gets back in the car, then he's saying he's been shot and he thinks his wife is dead, and all kinds of stuff. So he had about 3 or 4 GSWs in the chest, arms, and legs. He was transported to medical. We just talked to him. Did a field interview for a little bit and got some more information about it. His whole story just really isn't adding up. You know, he'd mentioned his wife was shot, and he hasn't mentioned her the entire interview, asking if she was okay or if we could go send somebody to check on her. I don't know about you, but if a loved one of mine was, you know, just injured or potentially dead, I would want to know immediately what is going on with there. I wouldn't even be able to probably talk with anybody about, you know, what happened. So he's kind of changing his story up every time he tells it, and I think we just need to head over there and figure out what's going on.
Yeah. He didn't
So,
hear no gunshots before he ran up to you, right?
What's up?
I say you didn't hear no gunshots before he ran up to you, right?
Well, he lives all the way over in Stab City, and Tanner said he heard some shots. He just thought it was the locals up there, doing some practicing or whatever. So where were you at whenever you heard those?
The odd thing is, right after he had left our traffic stop with him, it was like when you were up in my car talking to me, when we were talking about his address. So there's no way. I guess it's possible you could have heard him from where we were at, but
Okay, so you heard him then and there, like whenever we were turned around?
yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know how we would have been able to get home to Stab City in that time. I mean, we were close, but we were not that close, because we talked for like 2 more minutes. I don't know, maybe it's possible. We talked for like 2 minutes and then turned around. I didn't hear anything, so I don't know. But,
He must
yeah.
have been flying if he didn't make it back.
Right. So let's just go head up there. It's in Stab City, one of those trailers up there. Stating he was in a gang before. He was telling us it could be his gang friends, but I don't know. So we need to go up and take some pictures and figure it out. So he's gonna be good in there until we get back. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see what we got.
What do you say his wife's first name was?
Mary.
Mary. Okay.
Mary Mark. You want to try and run her real quick?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Good. Therefore. Alright, so very interesting. We're going to get our officers here. We're going to go ahead and route to that location and see what we get whenever we're there. I have his vehicle's plate locked on my system from before, because that I put it in as a bolo plate, so I heard the you know, the bolo sound whenever he rolled up on us. So yeah, hopefully we get there before it gets dark and we can figure out what's going on. But I like this detective stuff. We need to get a detective get our detective bureau going again, so we have proper detectives to do this kind of stuff. But that's alright, I'll be happy to do it. I love when civs do these kind of creative scenarios. So, you know, I'm guessing, you know, if his story isn't checking out, it's probably going to be that he killed his wife. Why, I don't know, but it's going to take a lot more probably for him to crack about it. So we will see what's going on. I don't know, man. Here's some of his biker buddies cutting us off as usual. You know, maybe, I mean, you don't really get to live in Stab unless you're probably involved with the gang, so He said it was in the front on the far left. I have an idea on which one it is. So we'll see which one. I'm guessing it's going to be this. Residence right here.
Eyes open when walking. Hey, I don't want no trouble.
Alright. And I'm guessing this is the property. He wasn't able to provide an exact address, but gonna guess this was it, so we'll see. Lake County Sheriff's Office. It's open. Very nice property.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna go outside and see if I can see any blood
Okay.
or bullets.
There is a shed that attaches to the back of this property.
Okay. I didn't know that. Let's go check it out.
It may be locked, but we'll see. Well, I guess it's not really a shed, but... It's gonna be locked.
Okay. Well, let's go back inside, see if we can see anything.
Okay.
Get the hell out of here, civilian.
Just gotta be careful before these guys get riled up. Alright, yeah, so there's definitely... You can see all the blood right here.
Yeah.
You see anything else?
Not that I'm seeing.
There's a note over here.
What does it say?
It says, I will kill you.
Oh shit.
And that's nice. I don't know what his handwriting looks like, but... Yeah, let's go and get gloves on.
Can't wait to take the hard out this week.
Nothing. It's coming up outside. It's clear out here for the most part.
Okay.
I just want to go home and get drunk.
Y'all found something inside us. You grabbing gloves.
Yeah, there's appears to be a female's body inside, and there is blood everywhere. There's also a note on that shelf back there that reads, I will kill you. So, go and bag all that up.
Interesting.
You see any bullet holes or anything in and out?
Nope. I guess they went inside the house and then shot him up.
Interesting. Alright, I need to get fucking gloves on here. Here we go. You get some light on the scene here. Do you want to set up this crime scene tape real quick around the property?
Sure.
Heaven is a couple of beers and a wide open road.
Okay, quit changing your story every 5 seconds, dude. Like, come on. Okay. Put my spotlights up so we can see. All right. Can you hear me? .2. Go and start county medical. The female inside has a pulse. Alright, just hang in there if you can hear me, okay? Gonna be alright. Appears to be shot about 6 times. Oh my goodness. Okay. He says Adrian shot her, I guess. Alright. Very interesting. Turn of events here. Alright. So she just stated that it was Adrian that shot her. He's going in and out here. Very faint pulse.
Yeah, I got my medical stuff. See if I can patch it up for you, man.
Looks to be about 6 shots through and through. At least about 3, 4 of them are through and through. Alright, don't worry, medical's on the way. That was quick. Alright, let me go get them in here. Alrighty, yep. It's gonna be a older female. You got about 6 GSWs. Here, I got the door for you. 6 GSWs, about 4 of them, 4 of which are gonna be through and through. Alright. Perfect. Oh my. Alright, let's start getting pictures on everything. Yeah, check that bike. Get everything going here. I mean, we kind of already have the case on him. She stated briefly she was coming in and out that he shot her. Alright, so let's go ahead and get trunk open. We'll get pictures all around the property. go get that note as well for sure. All this blood on the floor too. Alright, so everybody's kind of getting something going here. Go and get pictures on the side of the property as well, just so we have that. Just in case we need anything else. I love doing this at night because you can see the flash and everything. Kind of see the window here as well. Alright.
It is a gang, so they probably stole the bike. This might be his bike, which is stolen. Something probably happened.
Yeah.
Whether it was connected to the bike or not.
It's stolen.
Yes, it is.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and bag up some of this evidence. I guess if both of you really want to go and head down and get him in custody, we're gonna hand this off to detectives for sure. This is a lot bigger than I think we anticipated, but
Oh yeah.
so we'll just get everything we can here right now. I'll bag up some of the evidence inside. I will yeah, if you guys want to head down together and book him, and I'll head down to medical whenever I'm done, and I'll see what the status is on his wife. I don't think she's gonna make it, but if she survived this long just hanging out on the floor there, I don't know. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it
Alright.
goes.
What's the guy's
Alright.
name? He's the Adrian person, or is that a different?
Adrian
Yeah,
Mark.
Adrian Mark. The wife is supposedly Mary Mark. I'm gonna run a global search on her. We'll see if I can find anything else, but nothing countywide, at least with her. I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll
Alright,
see.
so I'm gonna go get my car packed up.
All right, yeah. Let me know if you you guys need any help down there with him.
Yep.
Puts away camera and gets evidence bags. I'm gonna go and move my car real quick unless he's able to get out. Alright, so, like I said, we're gonna go and get our evidence bags real quick and go and bag up the note and all that stuff, and this is such a big case right now. I love it. We're gonna go and bag the note for sure. And anything else that we can find here on the property, we'll go and bag up. You know, FBI or CSI and all those people will come out here after that to determine what else. But I think we're really at where we have to kind of stop right here. So, all right. So we'll go and head back down. Let me run a search here on the wife. See if that's even her name. Alright, we're gonna go and head down to Sandy Medical, like I said. Let's see what the fuck else we have here. See if she's still alive. I don't know. It's unlikely, but you know, again, she's been there for a while, still holding on. So we will, we'll have to see. But he's going in cuffs for sure. She's stating he did it. and that's pretty good. We're gonna need to examine a little bit more, see where these firearms are and everything, because I don't think they even got any of that on the scene. So we will have to investigate that on our own and figure out where those are, and then we can connect that back. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a big process here, but hand it off to our detective bureau and they can examine it. Maybe if we open up detective in time, we can actually do that case. I don't know. We'll see. We've had it open before, so it probably won't be too hard to get everything going again with our new policies and all that. Alright, so let's go ahead and check on this hoe. Or Mary. Hey, did you guys get anybody by the name of a Mary Mark? Should have been the female, probably the last ran back here. Okay, so Mary is stable for now. She's going into surgery. So we'll go ahead and check back here in a little bit. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just plop on over here to PD and get into the police parking. We'll see if they need any help with this guy. Love the locked vehicle script. Okay, so yeah, that'll be that. Well, she came back divorced, and that's great, but
Well,
We found evidence at the scene. There was a note that stated that it was something about you killing your wife with your name on it. We also found a stolen bike at your residence. And your wife was
Stolen
still alive
bike?
when we arrived to scene, and she had 6 bullet holes. She told us Adrian did it. And right now you
Yes, sir.
said you're Adrian. So again, you're going to go through the process. You're innocent until proven guilty, but at this point, if she dies, a murder, but for now, attempted murder. And possibly aggravated assault.
So that's my charges, is that you guys are just gonna throw the book around without...
you're not getting charged with anything
me
for right now. Okay, what's gonna happen is you're going in our custody because we have, you know, as they just explained to you, all this evidence now. And you're gonna go into our custody, we're gonna hand this off to the detectives, and then they're gonna go from there, okay? So no, you're not getting charged with anything just at this moment, but, and like you just said, innocent until proven guilty. So you're just in our protective custody for right now.
Okay, can I tell you guys the truth here?
That's all we want to hear.
Alright, can I have a seat?
Sure.
Sure.
So I'm gonna tell you guys the truth here. Is that the lady that I attempt to kill was my ex-wife. She was cheating on me with the one of the gang members back in Stab City. So I came back for vengeance. Shot everybody up there, and then turns out that I accidentally shot her, but everybody fled with one injured from that gang member. But I never attempt to hurt her.
Well, she's been shot 6 times. So I don't think you can accidentally shoot somebody 6 times.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, she got in my way.
So you were trying to shoot a different gang member and then she was in the way?
I just felt like all of them deserved it at that point. The emotions, the rage. I pulled out my handgun and started shooting.
So how long ago did you find out about this? Was this something that was it a situation where you found out about it that day and then you went to go do it, or was this something that was premeditated?
It was premeditated. It was
Okay, because
months.
then if it was premeditated, then it would be murder. But if it was something that just happened, you decide, hey, I'm gonna kill them, it'd be manslaughter. But since you agreed that it's premeditated, then it would be murder.
I mean, it took months to plan it, figuring out what their path is.
Gotcha. Well, sorry that had to happen to you. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you guys feel if your loved ones cheated on you, throw you like a piece of garbage in a trash can?
Yeah, we
How you guys feel
understand,
about
but
that?
still not justified to, shoot her 6 times.
Well, is she
She's
in the
in-
hospital?
She sure is.
Oh, really?
Well, you're not going to be getting out anytime soon, so you don't have to worry about her. Not that you did anyways. She's a strong one, though. She was able to survive that and then stay conscious, at least, for the amount of time that we were talking at the hospital and, however long that even time took place that, you went from shooting her to coming to find us. Did this
I got
happen?
shot.
So did you shoot her before you came and talked to me, or did this happen a while ago? So it happened today? Or yesterday, I guess now?
Yes, yesterday.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah, well, like I said, right now, it'll be handed off to the detectives because it's kind of out of our hands right now. We've done all that we are able to do, so you'll get a court date and we'll go from there, okay?
That's fine.
Alright.
Bitch got what she deserves.
Well, you obviously don't have any remorse for it, so probably not really going to help your case there.
I mean, the thing is that if you guys feel like you want to, like, throw some anger towards people, you might as well start throwing shots.
No, I don't think that's the right course of action to go.
Let's be honest here. If you guys weren't, like, cops, you would probably end up being in the same exact position.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Any of you guys?
Compare your mental issue to us. We're not in that same boat. You did that. Not everybody's going to react the same way. There's people that have been cheated on, and they blew their own brains out. Some of them just found somebody else. Some of them just did nothing. So you can't compare us to what you would have did.
Exactly. Alright, do you have anything else you'd like to add for the record?
Can I talk to her before I go to jail or some shit?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Do you think she really wants to talk to you? What would you say to
I
her?
don't know, might as well You're right.
I know I'm right.
I wouldn't say anything.
Alright, let's go. Alright, go and hop in there. Okay, go ahead and turn around facing me. Or facing away from me. Alright, and go ahead and hang out for right now.
Anything you need from me, sir?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think we'll hand it off and it's out of our hands at this point, but yep.
Yeah.
Alright, good work guys, definitely. That was something.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
I figured it was a situation like that.
Yeah, I mean, just
Stories he was giving.
yeah, and I mean, during our entire interview, he never once asked about her. Like, you know, how she was doing or whatever. Like, you know, if it was your wife for however long, just any loved one, you know, even a friend, I think anybody would be concerned about their status, especially if you walked in and you see them, you know, shot on the ground. That obviously wasn't the case, but if it was, you know, I think you'd have a little bit of a different reaction. So that was kind of my first, like, red flag. So yeah, well,
Write a note and come to the rescue for you. Probably got away with it.
yep, absolutely. Well, I mean, yeah, especially out there in Stab City. Probably, there's probably, you know, 5 more dead bodies somewhere in that town. But,
For sure.
yep, so, alright, good work guys, definitely. We'll hand that off and see what comes out of this case.
I'm gonna sign in my car. I'm off for the night. I can't do any more of that.
Yep, I'm off duty too. Go ahead and or fill out this, probably 4-hour report. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna be hopping off as well. 3202, same traffic. Alright, so we'll go and charge our body cam up real quick. We'll put our vehicle away and take my gloves off too. Oh man. That is crazy, dude. I love that though. That was a really good good scene altogether.
Good night, sir.
Yep, you too. Alright. Oh, better unlock the car. That might help. Somebody took down my police sign, but that's alright, I guess. Alright. Go and park our bad boy right over here. Park her up. Alright guys, like I said, that's gonna go and wrap it up for this episode. This patrol really is a big long one, so I'm gonna cut it all up and it'll probably be 3 different videos. But again, if you guys want to join the fun, wasn't too many people on tonight, but we are growing really big. We got a lot of people up in the interview server, so definitely again get your apps in before it is too late. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys out here again pretty soon patrolling with us with the new revamped MSRP 2020. Thank you all again so much for coming out. I appreciate it. I'm ending this like a live stream. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Till next one, guys. Peace out.